The Lung Tsun Stone Bridge, built in 1873, wasn't your typical bridge. It served as a key pier for merchants and a gateway for the community. Its story is one of the culture, trade, and charity, connecting not just places, but people and traditions. Let's explore how this unique bridge shaped the past and left its mark on Kowloon. Lung Tsun Stone Bridge, built in 1873, was located in what is now the Khai area. The name Lung Tsun means gathering dragons at the passage. In traditional Chinese culture, dragon symbolizes the emperor. The word Sun refers to a crossing point, and bridge typically implies a structure connecting two ends. However, Lung Tsun Stone Bridge was peculiar in that it didn't connect two banks. Instead, it functioned more like a pier. The bridge served as an important pier for the Chinese community in Kowloon. After the Second Opium War, opium trade was legalized, but many merchants smuggled opium into mainland China through Hong Kong without declaring it. To combat smuggling, the Qing government established the Kowloon City Customs in the 1870s, and Lung Tsun Stone Bridge allowed merchants' ships to dock. The bridge was originally built with 200 meters of stone and 80 meters of wood. It became a hub for ships from various places and served ferries traveling between Kowloon City, Macau, and Guangzhou. On the landward side of the bridge stood a two-story pavilion called Lung Tsun Pavilion, designed to welcome new Qing officers stationed at the Kowloon walled city. The pavilion connected to the bustling Kowloon Street, which led to the walled city. By 1892, during the Guangzhou period, the charitable organization Lung Tsun raised funds to extend the bridge. In order to save costs and facilitate ship docking, the original stone section of the bridge was converted into wood. Lung Tsun took on the responsibility of fundraising because its operating funds partly came from the public scales near the pier. At the time, a marketplace existed near the pier where goods, primarily agricultural products such as grains, vegetables, and livestock, firewood, herbal medicines, and daily necessities, were uploaded at Lung Tsun Pier. These goods had to be weighed on public scales, and merchants paid fees for this service. The revenue from these scales supported Lung Tsun's charitable work, such as providing free medicine, helping the poor with burials, and other community services. By 1880, Lung Tsun had established its official headquarters, and its credibility within the community made it the natural choice to oversee the bridge's extension.
During the Japanese occupation of Hong Kong in World War II, the bridge was completely covered up when the nearby Kai Tak Airport was expanded. The expanded part was connected to the Regal Airport Hotel by a bridge above the highways.
The function of this bridge is to connect the walled Kowloon City with the harbor, which is the Victoria Harbor. Though it is already recommended, that part of Victoria Harbor has been recommended, so we cannot see what exactly the sea is. But the major function of this bridge is to connect the city, to allow the British officials to land on this piece of Kowloon and then go into the water city. So I think it played a very important role is the sea transport connection. At that time, when you go from Tsim Sha Tsui or from Kowloon, the lower part of Kowloon, it's not easy to go from the northern part of Kowloon to that east, I would say this eastern part of Kowloon. So it played a very important role to allow the sea transport. You can go there by boat to land on this place and then go directly to the Chinese community.
This conservation plan of the bridge is unique. It is an in-situ preservation project rather than moving the heritage elsewhere, say to museum, which is a great lesson for the similar projects in the future.